Okay, hi, welcome to the second quarter of your English 12 class. I'm really excited about this quarter because we're going to get to read one of my favorite novels, which is A Tale of Two Cities. And this week, in week one, we start off with kind of a big week. That's because some of the weeks later on aren't as rigorous, but just jump right in there because this week is, we're just jumping right into the novel. Before I talk about the assignments for this week, I want to just review a few things. Remember, my contact information is right here in the top of your course, top right corner. You can check each week to see what my office hours are. And notice this week, week one, I will be here on Monday and Tuesday, but I'm not going to be available on Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday because I'm at a teaching conference. And I will be able to answer some email, but I won't have regular office hours. So if you have some English related questions, I've given you information about who you can contact for that. And otherwise, send me an email and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. The other thing I want you to look at is this navigating the course section at the very top. Most of these things I would think that you would know by now, but these top three, and actually I'm going to add one more thing in there, I want you to make sure you look at and know about. First of all is the audio for A Tale of Two Cities. I love listening to audiobooks, and I'm an English teacher. There's no shame in liking to listen to the audio as you read along, and so please do this. This will help keep the reading going if you have trouble. So here's the audio. You can read right along with your book. Let me grab mine. You should have this book, A Tale of Two Cities. If not, let me know. There are free, you can download it for free if you have a Kindle, or you can even just read it on your computer because it's in the public domain. So let me know if you don't have a copy. Okay, the next thing is there are chapter summaries for A Tale of Two Cities here at this Schmoop website. This website is fantastic. It goes through the novel chapter by chapter, giving you summaries. There's cute videos, lots of different resources there. I want to just let you know that the first chapters that we're going to be reading are a little bit, maybe a little confusing, overwhelming. In fact, I would suggest a lot of students read the whole book and then go back to the first chapters because of the way they set up the novel. They're really well-written chapters, but basically what I want you to do is just read through them, read the summaries, and get through it because it's a little bit difficult and you haven't really met the characters yet, so it's not as interesting. So just get through those first 6 chapters. It's about the first 50 pages, and don't give up because it gets a lot more exciting later on in the novel. Here's also a glossary of literary terms. We're going to be doing a lot with literary terms this year, so make sure you take a look at that. And I'm also going to add, which I haven't done yet, the links to the movie A Tale of Two Cities that you can watch if you want. Sometimes people like to watch the movies to get kind of an overall general idea of what the book is going to be like and then go back and read it. I personally don't like to watch the movies until after I've read the book because I don't want to know the ending when I'm reading the book, but it's up to you. Okay, so let's move on to week one. This week there's an introduction to A Tale of Two Cities. I want you to watch this video and complete this journal. I'm going to change the format of how this looks. Okay. Everyone will complete a journal about your expectations for quarter 2. Here is a reading log. This is for general English. You'll complete a reading log each week, but you'll only be turning it in every 3 weeks. So begin doing that. It also has a place for you to record your tweets for extra credit. Then there are some resources that will introduce you to the French Revolution, Charles Dickens, who's the author of this novel, and you're going to be taking a quiz. Actually, you'll be writing your own quiz. So based on this information, write a quiz. The next thing you'll do is check your understanding quizzes. based on your reading of chapters 1 through 6 in A Tale of Two Cities. So read this first, then take these Check Your Understanding quizzes. Make sure you remember that these don't count for your grade either way. It's your chance to check to make sure that you're understanding the novel, and you get the right answers will just pop up for you when you submit it, and you can compare your answers to these answers to see if you're on the right track. After doing that, move on and you'll watch this. It was the Best of Times presentation that will explain the first chapter. Watch this other presentation on Book 1, Chapters 3 and 4. So this will help explain the first 4 chapters. View this resource. Watch this video on figurative language. And then there's a quiz for the general and the fundamental groups on your reading and based on this information. At the end of the week, there's an assignment for the fundamental group, which would be the reading log. You can fill that out. And also the reading log for the basic group. So this quarter, we have 3 groups: the general, the fundamental, and the basic group. So the basic group will have a reading log as well. And then instead of having you turn on your tweets at the end of the quarter, like I did in quarter 1, I'm going to have a place for you to submit your tweet each week for extra credit. So that will give you an opportunity to tweet each week and get the extra credit each week added to your score. So that is it for week 1. And again, this is probably one of the bigger, more busy weeks you'll have this quarter. So just jump right into it and let me know if you have any questions, because I'm here to help.